Hi guys, welcome to NBA 2K14. This is my third game of the season taking the Knicks. You saw the records 0-2 for us, 2-0 for them. And look at the score early. You can see we're already down by 13. But what I'm going to talk about in this game, or as you watch this gameplay, just a few things about the game right now that are kind of bugging me. Also comment on some of the gameplay as we go on. But first thing I want to talk about is the switch on defenders. I've noticed that there'll be times when I'm rushing back on defense that the game will tell me to guard somebody else that who I don't normally guard, and I don't know if you saw right there, but they're shooting 87% in the first, which is ridiculous. But anyways, there'll be some times in the game that you're told to guard somebody, and so you pick them up, you guard them, and then it'll automatically switch and say you're supposed to guard somebody else, and they'll make a shot, and you'll lose a teammate rating or some teammate rating for not guarding your guy and allowing your man to score. And that's happened to me on numerous occasions, and it really bugs me. The way the system is, they want you to defend somebody, and then they say that they want you to defend somebody else. So I mean, it's a minuscule thing, it's a minor thing, but it bothers me because it ruins your teammate ratings. The second thing that I've noticed so far in this game that I'd like to talk about is the same problems that were in last year's game. You get caught up in animations, you get caught up in screens. There's situations where you'll run into a defender or a teammate and you seem to get stuck on them, and it could lead to a turnover, etc. That's happened to me plenty of times. You get a guy setting a screen on you, and you run into that guy, you bowl him over, knock him over, and you call for a foul. So there's animation glitches that you get stuck on every now and then. Again, it's a minor issue, but it does lead to scoring opportunities for the other teams, etc. And the third thing that I'll discuss as we're watching some of this gameplay is the shot clock. Just like last year's game, there are many situations where the shot clock will be winding down, and Kevin Martin just had absolutely zero defense on Melo on that play. Right by for an easy layup. But these are all just quick transitions into some of the finer plays of the game as Melo hit that layup. And you see we were down by 22, I think 24 at one point in this game, and you'll start to see a comeback as we look for our first win. Anyways, the shot clock, it'll be winding down, and you'll see it at a clip coming up here in a minute. It's absolutely nuts. There's a few clips actually, but the shot clock winds down 2, 3, and then a guy will sink a shot. And it's a good way for you to get assists, I guess. You can wait for the shot clock to wind down, throw it to a teammate, hope that he gets you an assist. Or it happens a lot when you're on defense. The opponent will wind the shot clock down. Now watch this play here. I'm letting it run. You can see the shot clock was like 17 seconds or whatever. And Chase Budinger is just holding the ball 40 feet and then just throws it up and makes it. Absolutely unreal play, unbelievable three, and this is where we made our real big comeback. As you see, Budinger hit another three right there. We were down by 7, down by 9, and we just charged back in this game. It was a huge comeback. It'll be a huge win for us to really get things rolling, I hope, as we continue on the season. And using the T-Wolves has been tough. Things haven't panned out as much as I hoped, and I'll elaborate on that in a second. But again, on the shot clock, it just winds down. Players will make shots for you, against you, and it's just one of those things that I guess they didn't adjust or don't know what to do to adjust it. But anyways, you can see we took the lead there. I just threw up a bad shot a moment ago, and I was really frustrated on my scoring opportunities as I blocked Stoudemire from behind, led to a nice fast break, and so I decided to throw one up, face-up jump shot on stat. It was way short, so that didn't work, so I realized I'm not a face-up shooter yet. And I keep going on a low post. I call for the ball a lot and nothing happens. I don't get it. So I try to set high screens, I try to free myself up. And my scoring opportunities are very limited thus far. So you saw the run we were on, 21-3. It was a huge comeback. And if you just heard that sound in the background, I apologize. That would be a dog container just went flying in a dog room. onto the floor. Anyways, we're up by 8. Time was winding down. I didn't really do anything spectacular in this game. As you can see, 2 points. I had 7 boards. Really nothing. I'm having a tough time scoring. I was hoping as I got to playing with Rubio, that the pick and roll play would be prominent on our offensive end, so I can get some touches. It hasn't happened. I'm getting good teammate grades. Rubio with just a ball dribbling clinic right there behind the back off the glass. Pretty much sealed it. He takes in one more layup. So we win this game 103-91. But, things haven't panned out the way I thought they would.
You guys were firing on all cylinders out there tonight. That's got to be a win that makes you feel good about the team as a whole. Agree or disagree?
Agree. Dominant win for us. Dominant game for me. And it just shows how capable this team is of being a real contender. We just got to maintain this level of play night in and night out. I know I can. Now my teammates got to do the same. And if they do, look out, NBA.